How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be getting back into some ranked seasons. I'm also going to be getting into some more Showdown about halfway through this video and trying to unlock a couple more Face of the Franchise legends that way. So in this first game here, we do have a Corey Kluber matchup. We are also playing this game on All-Star difficulty. It's my third game of ranked seasons this season. I'm currently at 752. And I was kind of surprised to play another game on All-Star because I'm at 750. I would think, as soon as you get in the middle of the 700s, then you might play another game on Hall of Fame or match up with someone else in the 700s as well. But that just wasn't the case for me so far this season. This is my third straight game of matching up with people in the 600s. But we have been able to win the first two. We have been able to get a good amount of points from those victories, even though we were a division above the opponent. Here, the very first at bat, we're going deep with Eric Davis. That card is an absolute glitch, honestly. I mean, Eric Davis, I'm really looking forward to prestiging him. I want to get that increased contact against righties as well as the power and that +3 speed along with the defense. That card is just insanely good, and I've been using him in my leadoff spot ever since. We have Eric Thames batting in the 8th spot. We struck out Cal Ripken Jr. to end that last inning, and here he does not walk Thames to face the pitcher, and Thames goes deep on a 2-run shot. Wasn't even really on that ball, kind of got it off the end of the bat, but we did swing early enough to still pull the baseball for a 2-run shot. Once again, that's kind of when I realized that this game is on All-Star. I couldn't really tell based on my timing. I just felt a little bit off at the plate up until this point, but we do have a 3-run lead, and we have Kluber on the mound, so this is good. I mean, it is tough to pitch in general on All-Star with anyone, but at least we do have one of the best pitchers in the entire game. Here we're going with the Slurve facing Juan Pierre, and this opponent had some guys that I don't really see a lot in ranked seasons. I mean, they're good players for sure. He has a lot of speed in there. He's got Juan Pierre, Jacoby Ellsbury. He drew a walk with Chipper Jones to load the bases here, so hopefully we don't give up a grand slam, and we were able to get the pop-up, and I don't think he's going to be able to score. He does have Jackie Robinson on third base. We got a perfect throw. Eric Davis, 90-something arm strength. I think he would have been out. But anyway, 2 outs, top of the 4th inning. Cal Ripken sends one up the middle. I would have loved to get a diving play from Pablo Sanchez right there, but that is going to be a 2 RBI single. We almost backpick him as well at first base. But anyway, we have Robinson Cano up, 0-2 count, bottom of the 4th, trying to respond, trying to get at least 1 run back, maybe 2. If we can get both of them back, that'd be amazing. We get a leadoff hit from Cano, and then we botched it. We hit into a double play with Killebrew. Next inning, Eric Thames is leading us off, the 8-hole hitter, with the base knock with 1 out already. 0-2 count down the line, and that results in a double. Jacoby Ellsbury missed it. He also doesn't have a very good arm out in right field, and we are able to get up to second base, unable to capitalize on that last run, though. The opponent is going to tie the game up with Fred McGriff. Fred McGriff hits a no-doubter, has a nice no-doubt animation, just hung the curveball, and that was honestly the second home run, the second run given up with Orel Hershiser. That card has been my best pitcher since I've picked him up. He has an ERA at about a 1, and I've used him in relief more times than I've started him, just simply because I feel that I'm able to pitch with him, pitch with the lead a little bit better, and try to close the game out. Here we hit a home run with Pablo Sanchez, followed up by a line drive from Harmon Killebrew, so we at least got the 1 run back. We took the 1-run lead right back from him and lined out a couple times in the last couple of innings. Larry Walker to start this one off, facing John Franco. Lines out to center field. Pretty good swing there. I've been struggling a little bit with Larry Walker. I'm trying to get his average up, trying to get some higher exit velocities with him facing a left-handed pitcher. There, Craig Biggio's going deep, so we take a 5-3 lead. Now we have a great opportunity. Orel Hershiser extend this inning with a base hit. A perfect line out from Mickey Mantle, though. I would have loved for that to be a 3-run shot this late in the ball game. It would have been really nice to take a 5-run lead here in the top of the 8th, or going into the top of the 8th. Anyway, this opponent is now 1 swing of the bat away from tying it up. Jackie Robinson smacks a double into the gap. Now he has Fred McGriff, who's 2 for 3, already has a home run in the game as well, and he smacks a base hit down the right field line. So that should be extra bases. Larry Walker gets the ball in extremely slow there, and he does move up to second base. So we get out of the inning. It's a 5-4 game. Pablo Sanchez hitting his 2nd home run of this ball game. Pablo Sanchez, the creative player, the backyard baseball legend. He goes deep. That's that diamond fielding, balance focused shortstop. I also have a balance focused, maxed out creative player at catcher I might be using him soon with Jimmy Rollins coming out. But here, I have no idea how this wasn't sent out for a home run. A good swing from Harmon Killebrew. He has 121 power, and it goes off the top of the wall. But anyway, Craig Biggio with 2 outs. He's going to pick us up, cashing in an extra run for insurance there as we go into the top of the 9th. We do have 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. I'm still looking to tack on a couple more, but we weren't able to. We had the bottom of the lineup coming up. Eric Thames was not able to cash in Biggio. But now we're facing Ellsbury. We're going with Fernando Rodney out of the bullpen. I realized that this game was on All-Star, so I figured Fernando Rodney would be the better option rather than using Mariano Rivera. He has a better speed differential, and that's really what I wanted in that 9th inning on All-Star. So we do move up to 776, and now we'll go ahead and get into some more Showdown, some Showdown examples. I've talked a lot about Showdown in recent uploads. We're going to be skipping all the way to the end, trying to score 16 runs on veteran difficulty. I've already drafted the team. I've already added the perks. We didn't really get the best perks in this one. Our silver perk is batters are less likely to move out of the way of pitches or something like that. So that's not really going to help us out too much. But in this one, we are facing Zach Brown, who is one of the easier bosses to tackle in this Showdown, at least in my opinion. This guy is very easy to hit. He throws very slow. I mean, even his 95-mile-per-hour fastball, he doesn't have outlier or anything like that on veteran, so it is very slow. Sometimes this mode in general can mess up my timing a little bit, moving back and forth from Showdown to the event on All-Star or Hall of Fame, moving back and forth between ranked seasons and Showdown and all that good stuff. I mixed in a couple viewer games as well today on stream, but I just wanted to kind of get into some ranked, get into some of the event, as well as mix in a few friendly games before the ESL tournament that's actually taking place right now. So with all that being said, we are trying to finish off this Showdown. We only have 4 outs accumulated, and we scored 8 runs and potentially 9 here, as I'm just going to leave him at third base. No sense in getting him thrown out at the plate. We have a great opportunity to complete this, as I've gotten off to a very good early start in this Showdown. This ball is not going to get down. It's a good swing, but that's going to be the case in Showdown sometimes. Sometimes you're going to have those perfect lineouts, perfect hits that result in diving catches, and just anything goes in this Showdown. The computer plays out of their mind sometimes, it seems. But Aristides Aquino is one of the players I'm always looking to draft. He's got good power, he's got a great swing, and good speed, which is something that I'm looking for in Showdown. All 3 of those things. Here we got Brad Miller going deep. I actually didn't even draft him. He was just added to the squad as a auto-generated player, or kind of just auto-generated to the team. Derek Dietrich, same thing, and he crushes righties, so we put him in there. We check the reserves every single time we get into one of these Showdowns, so that way we can maximize our roster, use all the players that we need to succeed in this Showdown, and try and unlock some Face of the Franchise legends. I've recently sold a couple of the Face of the Franchise legends. I wanted to kind of build my stubs up in preparation for the 6th inning program, as well as just some more content to be released. I have a good feeling that we should be getting some BR rewards upcoming here in the next couple of weeks, maybe towards the end of this month. But that should be pretty cool. We might see some really good endgame cards in that. I want to be ready. I thought about picking up Casey Mize and trying him out, the 99 overall future star Casey Mize. I didn't do that, though. I figured I'll save the stubs and just wait. Maybe his price will go down a little bit. He's still fairly expensive. But I just kind of wanted to finish up this video with a couple of Showdown runs. Here I was down to the last out, and we ended up walking it off with a little bloop single there. Winning run was on third, just needed to knock a base hit. But that should give us enough vouchers. We should have 15 vouchers in order to exchange for this George Brett. I did try out George Brett already. I bought him off the market. I picked him up, tried him out in a game of ranked seasons, and he was very good. I've been using a couple different third basemen over there. I've been using Gary Sheffield, of course, every now and then. I've been using Chipper Jones, probably the most out of any other player over at third base. But recently I picked up Harmon Killebrew. He's been amazing for me over there. So I've been using him as well as Jim Thome. And now I have that George Brett to go ahead and try out once again. I also picked up Al Kaline yesterday. I have yet to try him out, but I'm going to debut him most likely in the upcoming event. I don't really want to use him on my ranked team because I have some other players that I like using over Al Kaline. Even though I'm a huge Tigers fan, his type of build doesn't really fit my team at the moment. I want someone who has, good contact, good power, and good speed. He has good fielding. He's got pretty good stats all around. But I kind of just want to try him out in the event first before I use him on my ranked team. But George Brett was one of my favorite players to use early game last year, so I wanted to get this card right away. I also picked up Kerry Wood. I completed Showdown a couple more times, and then I also completed the extra base hit mission with Ryan Sandberg and finished off this program at 50 stars as well. So I just kind of wanted to wrap all this up for you guys in one of these types of videos with some Showdown, some ranked seasons. Thank you all for watching. I'm College Lefty, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.